for moving average convergence divergence. You understand? It was first introduced by Gerard Appel, an American medical doctor in the late 1970s. It is commonly used in trading to determine trend reversals by analyzing the convergence and the divergence of fast and slow lines. In MACD analysis, the most commonly used value are the MACD 12, MACD 26, and MACD 9, known as MACD 12, 26, and 9. Traders often use the MACD indicator to determine the future direction of assets and to identify entry and exit points. So what is telling you that they use this moving average to determine the trend? That is why I said, for those that are in our features group in the morning, I said MACD is preferable. MACD is preferable because once the golden cross or the death cross happens, it's 98% sure that it will go in the direction. You understand? 98% sure that it will go in the direction. So it's used to determine the future direction of assets. You understand? If the trend is uptrend, you will see once the golden cross that is lesser than 0, that means if the golden cross happen at the bottom. So we are going to still explain, but it's just for you to know that MACD, the indicator is used. Traders often use the MACD indicator to determine the future movement. And you know, for those of us trading futures, determining to determine the movement of the coin, that is how we make our profit. Okay, so there's what the first one is DIF, which means the difference, that is the fast line, often referred to as the MACD line. So the fast line is the one that is referred to as the MACD line. That is the yellow line. So after this, we are going to still open the chart, so we'll see the lines. So it's called the difference. It's also called the fast line. It's referred to as the MACD line. It is the difference between the short-term exponential moving average and the long-term exponential moving average. So the next term we'll be defining is the DEA, which is the signal line. I think this one should be the purple line. We are going to see all of them when we go to the chart. The signal line is also the slow line. It is the exponential moving average of MACD line, of the DIF. So this one is the exponential moving average of the fast line. So the slow line is the EMA of the DIF, is the exponential. So I will show you the two lines. This one is the one that we cross, that do the, because it's the fast line. So it's the yellow line, is the one that do the crossing. The DIA is the DEA is the signal line, is the slow line, is the one that the DIF will be crossing. Either crossing from down, it's called the golden, or if it crosses from up, it's called the death cross. So you see all these things. Okay, which is the exponential moving average of the fast line. Okay, MACD bar chart. The difference between the DIF and the DEA used to show the disparity between the two. Okay, then the main point now, this is the main topic now, the MACD golden cross. MACD golden cross occurs when the MACD line, which is the fast line, rises and crosses the signal line. So the golden cross will only happen when the MACD line crosses from the bottom and rise up and cross the signal line. You understand? So you see, you say that golden cross have happened when the yellow line from down cross the signal line upwards, you say the golden cross has happened. When that one happened, it shows you that there is an uptrend. So that is it, the golden cross. When you hear golden cross, you know that it's it determines an uptrend movement. Coins want to go up. So when you see it, you know that is for long. You will have to enter that trade for long. That means you are predicting that the coin will increase. That is the golden cross. Okay. And the MACD bar chart changes from negative to positive. So the MACD bar chart will be on positive. You understand? It will be on positive. Okay, this indicates a price reversal and gives a weak to strong signal, usually interpreted by the market as a buy. So when you see that golden cross happening, you know that is for buy signal. That is, you are to long the trade, the signal. So you are predicting that the value of the coins will go up. That is what golden cross signifies. Then number 2 is the death cross, the MACD death cross. Anytime you see death cross, it means that the MACD line, that is the first line, the yellow line, is coming from the up, is falling, is crossing the signal line down. You understand? So death cross occurs when the MACD line that is the first line, drops and crosses the signal line downwards. And the MACD bar chart changes from positive to, so it will be negative. You know that coins want to fall. This indicates a price reversal and gives a strong to weak signal, usually interpreted by the market as a sell. So once you see death cross happening at the top, sorry, when you see death cross happening at the top means greater than 0. That is on the positive side. You know that it's a downward movement. So you are going to short the market. So this indicates a price reversal and gives a strong to weak signal, usually interpreted by the market as a sell signal. So you are going to short it. That means once a dead cross happens, it's at the top, it means that the trade wants to fall. You understand? It means that the trade wants to fall. So you have to short the trade. Okay. So please refer to the following image. So you can see the following image. You can see the cycle, where the cycle number 1, where the cycle number 2, where the cycle number 3, and where the cycle number 4. So cycle 1 represents the upper golden cross, which is the golden cross occurring above the 0 line. Cycle number 2 represents the upper death cross, which is the death cross occurring above the 0 line. Cycle 3 represents the lower death cross, which is the death cross occurring below the 0 line. Cycle 4 represents the lower golden cross, which is the golden cross occurring below the 0 line. So look at this chart now. Death cross happens 2 times. Golden cross happened 2 times. Are we following? Please, if we are following this class, please, on the chat box, just write 2 for me. If you are following, write 2 for me, because I'm about to answer a question now. When I was explaining golden cross and death cross, I told you where they are supposed to happen. So now we have 4 points now, 4 cycles. Cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, cycle 4. 2 golden cross happen, 2 death cross happen. So if you are following, let me see you on the charts. Just give me 2, okay? So let me which of the death cross that will happen that you'll be confident to enter a short trade? Which death cross should happen that you'll be confident to short the trade? Please, if you have the answer, you can unmute yourself, or you raise your hand, or you use the chat. Felix, Okay, Felix said 2. Let's see, 2. Okay, so 2 is the upper death cross. So death cross should happen at the upper region. That one, it will gives you more confidence that if a death cross happen above in the upper, in the positive region, you are confident to short the trade. Okay, so the next one is for the golden cross. Which position of the golden cross will give you more confidence to long a trade? Which position will give you more confidence to long a trade? Do we have an answer? I know it's golden cross now, Booker. Golden cross happened 2 times in this. I think golden cross happened in cycle 1 and golden cross happened in cycle 4. So which one will give you more confidence that you have to long the trade? Which one should give you, though both the 1 and 4 is for long, but which one should happen that you'll be confident to long? So Felix said 4, and that is correct. Book, I hope you understand. Both 1 and 4, they are golden cross. So we are saying which of the position where it happened. Number 1 happened at the upper region. Why no? Number 4 happened at the lower region. So it's the lower region. When golden cross happened on the lower region, yeah, you can see cycle 4. It gives you confidence that the coins wants to start going up. Like what happened in today's when I dropped that signal today in the morning when with MACD, that I said the golden cross is about to happen. So I long the trade. So that trade gave me sharp 1% that morning. So I think we are still in that trade because after the trade came down, I said we should enter it again. So I just said we should enter it again. I did not look use MACD to check. You understand? So I hope we understood this. Okay, 4. To long a trade, the death cross that happens below at minus. No, longing trades does not it does not have anything to do with death cross. So Ijoma, to long a trade is golden cross, not death cross. Death cross is for shorting. If a death cross like number 2 happens at the above, you short it. Number 2 is the perfect position instead of cycle 3. Death cross should happen at the top, while golden cross should happen below. You understand? Death cross should happen at the top so you can short the trade. Why golden cross should happen below so you can long the trade. Please. I hope that okay. Okay. So let me see. So what we just explained now is what they also explain. The coin, the pros and the con of using indicator triggering. I think we all know this one is that lower risk when entering, the importance of using it. It lower risk when entering the market. If that golden cross does not happen, the trade, your robot will not start that long trade. So it lower your risks when entering the market. You understand? Then it remove any form of emotions to make decision if I will enter this trade or if I will not enter the trade. You have already selected the trade. The trade will only start if that MACD condition is confirmed. So there's nothing about you playing your emotions when I will start. Is the price now the best price? Is it a good entry for me to enter? Will the coin go against me or will it go that one? All those emotions now, it has nothing to do when you use MACD to set up a trade. You understand? So that is it. Then the disadvantage is that it's not suitable for rapid market. You can see a coin now that is down and is about going up. You understand? But because of MACD has already crossed, maybe you did not see it early. You saw it when MACD has already crossed, but it's still at the lower region. You will see now that, and the coins I want to start going up. If you use MACD will not start that trade for you because the cross has already happened. So you see, it's not suitable for a rapid market movement. So you will not make profits if you use MACD on a market that is moving very fast, that the MACD has already crossed. The trade will not start. MACD will not start that trade for you. So you are going to miss out from that massive, rapid movement. So that is that. Do we have any question about we talked about manual replenishment. So I don't know if Booker have anything to tell us. At least he did manual replenishment on his coin that yesterday. So I don't know if he would like to share his experience after doing the manual replenishment and what happened. Then before, why me, I'll be checking for MACD, any signal that MACD is about to cross. So Booker, I don't know if you are listening to me and you like to share, you can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Leadership, please unmute Booker so you can just talk one or two on his experience from yesterday's manual replenishment.
You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good evening, we can hear you.
Good evening. Thank you for this wonderful presentation. It's amazing. Thank you for yesterday's advice and the mentorship. I really appreciate it. If not, I will have been liquidated. I'm telling you, when I woke up around 4:30, I checked my phone. This thing it has bought already. And I think I made the coin around 5 to 6% deep. I was shocked. I say this thing, if not because of this manual, something that we did replenishment, I will have been liquidated. And I have almost getting to 200 USDT on that particular coin. So I was shocked, really. I was surprised. I said this thing is just like a magic, and you predicted it well. So I thank you for everything. Thank you for the mentorship and the knowledge that you are giving us. May God reward you accordingly. So my question today is on yesterday's this thing, my yesterday's experience. My eyes don't see shaggy. As I'm talking to you now, I have three trading that is running. So the first one, the first margin call, it has been bought already. The remaining two, they are yet to buy the first margin call. So is it the same thing applicable to them, or I should ignore it?
You only do manual replenishment. You say you have 3 trades running.
3 trade. The third one, it has bought the first margin call. The remaining two, it's not yet bought the first margin calls.
And what I'm saying, the 3 trades you have running, their backup capital
Yes,
for each of them, are they intact?
they are intact. I will not play with it.
So each of the coin has their backup capital.
Yes, sir.
Not that you are using one backup capital for the 3 trades.
No. All of them, they have their backup capital ready-made, standby.
Okay, that means what is
So
the total?
the only difference with these ones that I have, sorry, sir, the only difference with this one and yesterday's one, the yesterday's one, it has bought the last margin call. And this one, is yet to buy the margin calls. It's only one that bought the first margin call. So the remaining two, they are still waiting. The robot is still waiting to buy the first margin call. So yesterday, my eyes don't see shaggy. So I don't want to sleep and wake up and see another story. Is it possible for me to do the
You can
replenishment in advance?
you can calculate it. There's how you can calculate. The same way you calculate your first buy. You can calculate,
Okay.
the USDT amount the robot will use to buy your first margin. You know the USDT
Yes, I
amount your
know.
robot will use to buy the second margin.
Yes,
Use
sir.
them and go and get the value of the coin.
Okay, I will just assume it has bought the fourth margin call.
You calculate all the quantity together with what it has bought already. Then you go and you go
Okay.
and do that manual replenishment.
The one it has bought already and the one that it hasn't bought already.
Yes, because as it's going against you, it's going to buy all those ones before it gets to that either minus
So
70
I don't
or
know.
5.
I don't know if you can put me through after the Zoom meeting, sir.
Okay, no problem. So
Yes, sir.
you're welcome. Thanks.
My second question is this, sir. What is the
Okay.
difference between this MACD entry and the MACD entry and the signal entry?
MACD entry.
Yes, sir, and signal entry. Sometimes as you guys dropping the signal,
Okay,
we are we
Signal.
are we are, we are entering this.
Signal is using trigger price. They have already looked at it, so they are not using
Okay, okay,
indicator. They have already checked the
oh,
charts. Analysis. Those technical guys, they have already checked the charts and they have already seen it. But now, RoyalQ is making sure that even if you are not into technical analysis, you can easily use the indicators to get your trades right, to get good
no. What I
entries.
want to understand, sir. What I want to understand, sir. The running of the coins, the one that you entered with MACD and the one that you entered through signal, are they the same when they are running?
MACD will only start a trade for you when the conditions are met. Signal, if
Yes,
you
I
enter a
understand.
signal trade, you are entering with it with that current price of the market.
Okay,
Signal,
okay, I
you are
understand.
starting the signal immediately. But when you
Okay,
start
okay, I
MACD,
understand.
MACD will make sure that either the death cross happen or the golden cross happen before it can start the trade for you. But when you enter a
Okay, I
coin,
understand.
when you enter a trade with signal, it starts immediately.
Yes,
Whether
yes,
the
yes, I
trend will
understand.
change, whether the trend will change later and get you in floating loss, that is signal wahala. But
I
with
understand.
MACD, it must make sure that the trend aligns with what you are setting
I understand.
before it will start. Okay.
I understand, sir.
So is there any other question?
Thank you once again for yesterday. Oh.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Knowledge
Thank
is
you, sir.
power. As long as we come
Indeed.
to Zoom, we'll share knowledge.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I don't know. Is there any other question? Ilosha, please let me check. Is there any other question in the chat?
Yes, there's a question on the chat.
Please, can you read it out? Let me see.
Someone say, is the yellow line movement what we should look out for in MACD?
Okay. You remember when I was explaining the DIF, that is the first line, which is the yellow line. Yes, it's the one that does the crossing. Is it that it cross from the look at here? Is it that it cross from the up down, which that one is the death cross, or it cross from the bottom from down to up? When it cross from down to up, it's called golden cross. So you can see the two here, death cross and golden cross. Now, where they happen is what we will also talk about. If like this one, both the death cross and the golden cross happen below, you can see them under. Normally, for you to enter a long trade, the golden cross should happen at the bottom like
George, can
this.
you like screenshot and just highlight it?
And that's what I want to do. So you can see this one. Yes, the golden cross should happen at this bottom position. But you see this one that is here now. I want to get another line. Why is it not changing? I'm done with this one. I want to get another one. So you see this one, this death cross that happened in the square triangle box. It should happen above. If it happens here, you don't take it serious. But you see the golden cross that happened here on the bottom, the down part, this one is good to enter long. So you can see that if you set MACD for this coin now, you would have made profits, because you see when it crossed, it started going up. So it confirms that it's an uptrend. You must make your 1% or 2%. From this place, MACD cross, this golden cross happened. You see that it went up. So let me see if I will see a death cross coin. Okay, let's see here. Look at this place. So the MACD cross here. It's cross here. So look at this place. You can see the death cross. And when it happens, you can see the downward movement. From here, you can see that it came down. So when you use MACD to enter a trade, whether you are a technical analysis or not, a technical analyzer, whether you go to trading view or not, once you use MACD and you see that yes, this golden cross at the top position is about to cross, and you quickly set a short signal for 1% on the coin and leave it. Once the death cross happen, the robot will start the trade for you, and you can easily get your 1% and go and look for another coin. You understand? So I hope the person that answered the question, this is clear. So death cross should happen at the top position, while golden cross should happen at the bottom position. Is there any other question? Is there any other question? Hello, is there any other question?
Yes, someone said, what is FBA? That's first buy amount. FBA is first buying amount. That's the amount you are going to use to start the trade first. So do we have any other question? Either George, you're sharing your screen.
Is there FBA in what I just showed?
That George, you're sharing your screen.
Okay. So is there any other question? Hello? Or are we clear? Are we clear? Are we clear? If you understand today's class, please, on the chat box, just type 3 for me. If you understand today's chat, on the chat box, please just put 3. I know with this MACD, even if you are trading sports, you can easily spot a golden cross. Sport traders only work with golden cross. You understand? But futures traders, we work with both golden cross and the death cross. So once you can spot this and you see it in the chart, please, when it's about to cross, not when it has crossed, when it has, if it has crossed and you go and set it, you will just delay, the trade will not start. So please, when you see that MACD is about to cross, that is when you should set the trade, not when it has crossed. Please, can you redo this? Please, can you redo this? You just teach now. Chibike Franklin, please, if you join us late, we have the Zoom recorded. We started early. We have to start by 8:30 and we started by 8:35 to encourage us to always come early. Come early. I know why I started early, so that we don't create this habit of people coming late to Zoom. Zoom starts by 8:30 and it ends by 9:30. So please, if you don't come early, just know that you will not catch up. You will need to watch the recording. You understand? This MACD class is a repeat. No, we have done it before. So this is just a repeat. So if there's any part of the MACD training that you did not understand, that one would have been different than saying that I should start all over. MACD class is all about the golden cross and the death cross. You understand? When golden cross happen at the bottom, you understand? When golden cross happen at the down and it's just crossing from the down, you know that that signal is for long. Spot traders can also enter it with that signal for spot and also for futures long. When MACD is happening, when the golden cross is happening from the bottom. Now, if death cross is happening from the top, you know that is only for futures traders, that is to short the market. When death cross happens at the top, it means the market wants to go downwards. So, do we have any other question? Okay, I think people said 3. So I think the class is clear. Okay, so if there's no other question, I would like to appreciate our leaders for today's Zoom, and I will also want to appreciate our members for coming. I believe as we put this knowledge into our trade, we'll see difference. As we put this knowledge, as we apply it into our trading, we'll see difference, especially those that are yet to start futures. All these things are the key. These things are what you will use to handle your futures trade, and you'll be confident that yes, when you enter a trade, even if it will delay, because MACD so at times can delay before starting. When it delays, you know that you'll be quick to get your 1% and come out from the market without any form of liquidation. Now, when you get into the market and maybe market goes against you, with our yesterday's class, you'll be able to set, like me, I've set my, okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Like this is my trade now. I've set my, it has only bought 2, but I've calculated the third, when it buys the third margin, what the quantity will be. So you can see, I've set it. Once I enter a trade and the trade starts going against me, I just calculate quantity will be after buying my 3 margins. Then I will go and set it. So once I set it, I will just forget about the trade because I know it will not liquidate me. You understand? So this trade is at 0.002408. Is when it gets to 0.002084. Look at my liquidation price, 0.001984. So when it gets to 2084, my unrealized, my floating loss percent would have been around -60 or -70. So it will now do this manual replenishment for me using almost 51 or 50 or 51 or $52. That means 100% manual replenishment on the trade. And that will make the magic to happen because this my liquidation price will go further down. You understand? So that is just it. Okay. So if we don't have any other question, I think I see what okay. Ijoma said, how did you calculate what the remaining margin will buy? Okay, so I think we still have time. Okay, so what I did is that if you watch, Booker, you can get your explanation from here because after this Zoom now, there's someone that wants to attend to. So this is the explanation. This is the explanation. It has bought my first margin. If you come down, it has bought my first buy. My first buy bought 61,000 quantity. 61,000 quantity. And my margin cost is to buy with $6. $6 first call, $6 second call, $6 third call. So it means that with your calculator, please, I don't use my calculator. Okay, let me still use there. So you see, the quantity it's bought already is 85,400. So let me open my calculator. 84,000. Is it 85,400? 85,400. I will now minus my first buy. My first buy is for me to get one. What 6 margin we give? I will divide it by 2. So it means that my first margin bought 12,200 quantity of meme coin. The second margin also bought 12,200 pieces of the meme coin. So what I will do, the third one will also buy 12,200 pieces. So I will add 12,000 to the total quantity already in the trade, which is 85,400. 85,400. So I will get 97,600. 97,600. So this is the quantity I was supposed to put here. This is the quantity I was supposed to put here. But why I increase it is because, remember, this is -10. When it gets down to that -70, the value of the coin would have been lower. This is a long trade. So when it's going against me, the value of that coin is getting cheaper. It's different from a short trade. So my $50 now will buy more than this quantity. My $50 now will buy more than this quantity because the coin has gone down more by 60% plus the 10 already. That is 70. So coin has gone down by 60%. So my $50 now will be buying more quantity. So that is why I just by 60%. I believe that my $55 will be able to get this quantity for me. So that is why I put it 104. So is there any other question? Ijoma, I hope you understood what I just explained. Your audio went off for a few seconds after you input the 85,400. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, that means you didn't get what I said. Please, where did I stop? Oh, where did I stop? Where did I stop in the explanation? Please, where did I stop in the explanation? So let me know where, or I should just start from the starting. I said the total money, the total quantity already in this coin is 85,400. My first buy is 30. I now use 6 for first margin, 6 for second margin, $6 for second margin, $6 for third margin. For me to get what the quantity $6 can get, I did 85,400 minus my first buy, which is 61,000. I hope I'm audible. Please, if I'm audible, please. 85,400 minus 61,000. Can you see my screen?
Yes, it's
Hello?
visible, loud and clear.
Okay. So
You're loud and clear, sir.
85,400 is already in the coin. My first buy is 61,000. So if I minus it, I'm getting 24,400. It means that the two margin gave me this quantity. Since it's $6 I use in buying the first one, and it's $6 I use in buying the second one, I will divide this one by 2. So it means $6 got me 12,200. Can you hear me? Hello, am I audible?
We can hear you, sir. Go on.
Okay, so I now said, since this $6 will give me 12,200, I will now plus it plus the 85,400 already in the trade. So this will be the total when my third margin call is bought. I now decided to use one. I hope you can hear me. I now decided to use 104,590 because remember, this coin will get cheaper as the price goes down by 70% or by 60%. The coin will get cheaper. And in my Binance futures, I have more than like $55. So $55 to be able to buy this 104,590, because remember, if the coin is going down, the value will be cheaper. So even with my $50, I should be getting more than this 97,600, because we are talking about this coin going down by minus 60%. So the value should be cheaper. My $50 should be able to buy more than this 97,600. You understand? That was why I did not use 97,600. Normally, 97,600 should be the quantity that will be there when I want to buy. But supposing this trade is a short trade, supposing this trade is a short trade, for me to get 97,600 now, I must have like $60 or $70 in my account if this trade is for $50. Because for this coin to increase by 70%, the value would have been expensive. For me to get this 97,600, it will require more than $50. It might be around $70 or $65. So I want you to understand the point. That is for short trade. But if it's for long, you can even use this 97,600. Know that you will not be putting all the $50 because it should be cheaper if you use this 97,600 because this coin has reduced in value. You understand? Because it's a long trade. If it goes against you, it means that the coin is going down, it's reducing in value. So if the quantity of coin in the trade is 97,600, you know that you can get it for lower than $50. So that is why I now increase it so that I will get more quantity. I will get more quantity at my $50 or highest $55. So that is why I increase it. So is there any other question? Okay. The total number of coin in the trade. Okay. It's still confusing, but with time it will get better. Okay. Yes. Yes. What about the triggering price, sir? Yes, the trigger price now. I put it based on the trigger price. Look at my liquidity. It's based on my liquidation price. My liquidation price is 0.001984. So I decided to use 0.002084 because of like what I explained yesterday, because of spike. So you should not put it closer to this 19. Don't say, okay, let you use 0.0020. You understand? If you use 0.020, a spike can happen that it will not back because of the order block. There might be plenty order in that, and the robot might not pick your own. The exchange might not allow the robot to pick it faster, and you get liquidated. So that is why you should try. If your liquidation will happen in 100%, do the manual replenishment in 80. If you are awake now, you would have seen that, okay, when this coin is going against you and is around -70, you can just do it without setting presets. But this preset is just good to set it when you want to sleep because you don't know what will happen before you wake up. So that is why we are setting it. Tomorrow morning, if it did not go, I will shut it down because I'll be monitoring my trades. You understand? So that is just it. So you should not set it very close to the liquidation price. At least give it time. So you can see I set my own at 0.002084. Before it will go down to 20, come and then enter 1984. It must have bought it. So is there any other question? What is the maximum dollar profit what is the maximum dollar profit can 500 yield for a trader in 1 month? This question is not something you should be answering now. You cannot get the question. All you know is that if you are serious and you apply the knowledge, you'll be making profits. At least you should make more than me. I started with $30 and I have not been up to 2 months. It should be 1 month plus, but I've made more than 100 plus. I've made more than $150 or $160. You understand? From trading only futures. You understand? I've made that. So if I've been liquidated once. Before I got this knowledge of this winning strategy, I do cut loss. But now with the knowledge of this winning strategy, I don't cut loss again. I wait. You see that my trade is running. So I have already set my backup capital. My margin call is many ones. So I have nothing to fear that let me come and. So I'm just waiting, let it even go against me. If it does not want to give me profit, let it go against me by 70. So I will involve the full $100 in the trade before it will now sell and give me profit. At least it will also reduce my entry price. So, sir, you cannot
It's
tell
like Nana
the.
is
It's
a
not a
prospect.
Eh?
It's like Nana is a prospect because I've not seen him in our meeting before.
Okay. No, no, I don't know. Prospect. We have our prospect meeting Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays and Saturdays. So, you see, 500 is a business. It's not a Ponzi scheme that you say put this and get this. It's a business. It's just like you starting a provision store. It's a business. So it's not a 1 day something or a 1 month something. You understand? It's a business. You run it. You can make profit today. You cannot make tomorrow. You might enter a trade today and the trade will not deliver tomorrow. It might deliver in 2 days' time or 3 days' time. But in what we are saying, in average, you'll be making profits. You should make profit. If you stick to the rules and you're not greedy, you're principled, you make profit from the business. We have some people that started with $50 and they have made more than 150%, 200%. You understand? So that is it. Okay. He said, I've been in RoyalQ in about 3 years or more ago. Okay. Did you leave RoyalQ and are you coming back, or you have been with RoyalQ for the 3 years, or you started in 2021 and when the bull run came, you now left? Okay. So welcome back. Welcome back. It's because of this thing that happened now. It happened to many people that when the bull run came, because of RoyalQ was operating sports then, so many people left. But now RoyalQ has included features. So come bull run, we will also, whether bull run or no bull run, we'll be making profit from any movement. If Bitcoin wants to crash now, once I hear there's bomb, I will go and short Bitcoin. I know it will go down. I will go and short other trades like this and make profit. So in any movement, we are here with RoyalQ. No, nothing like living again, because we can easily make profits from market dipping. So that is it. Okay, is there anything I can do to enhance my network to be able to trade futures? Yes, get a Wi-Fi now. Are they doing? If you are on the chat, we have introduced more than two Wi-Fi. Sorry, get a VPN. We have introduced more than two VPN to enhance the features trading RoyalQ. Get a VPN. I think one is secured VPN. Just search it, you'll see it. It's a blue. The one I'm using now is a blue. It has blue key. Secure VPN. You'll see it. Okay. So then I paid 120 to start, 20 for gas fee, and less than for robots. Okay. Now you are welcome. Okay, I will join you on Tuesdays from Ghana and ask more questions. Okay, you are welcome. So I don't know if any leader have anything to say. Like this, I want to sign out. So tomorrow we have our Zoom by 8:30. Please, let's come early. 8:30 we start. I want to say good night to you, or see you tomorrow. Thank you.